1983. East-West relations deteriorating. Reagan labels the USSR an evil empire. March 23, 1983. Ronald Reagan launches the Star Wars project in an attempt to tip the nuclear balance in the West's favor. April 1983. Yuri Andropov strengthens networks of KGB spies in NATO countries. September 1st, 1983. The Soviet Air Force mistakenly destroys a Korean airliner. Ronald Reagan condemns a crime against humanity. September 26, 1983. Several false alarms from Russian spy satellites detect the firing of U.S. nuclear missiles. A retort is narrowly avoided. October 25, 1983. The United States commences to invade the communist island of Grenada. November 2nd, 1983. Beginning of a NATO Able Archer military exercise. November 8th, 1983. Mistaking the NATO training maneuvers as the first stage of a real attack, the Warsaw Pact launches a preemptive strike. In the middle of training maneuvers, the NATO troops were taken completely by surprise. The 8th Soviet Guard Army rushed directly into the Fulda Gap and within hours had taken control of the city. The 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment and Bundeswehr units defending the area have been wiped out. Survivors are surrendering or desperately trying to reach the safety of friendly lines. We have lost contact with the rest of the 11th ACR. As far as we know, we may be the only ones left. We're starting to run short of fuel and ammunition. We must reach our lines very soon. But we are now behind the Soviet front, so we'll have to pass through their lines in order to get to ours.
to fire, sir. Customers for a taxi route.
Yes, sir. Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then?
Nothing to report.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Sir, yes, sir. Nothing to report. You'd be blind without us. It always comes down to the infantryman and his right. Nothing to report. Need some extra eyes, sir?
Anti-tank team, operational, sir.
Guns ready, sir.
Just spit it out. Yes, sir.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Air defense ready.
Need customers for a taxi route.
Anti-tank team, operational, sir. Yes, sir. Give them hell, boy.
Unchecked and ready.
At the ready, sir. Are you talking to me?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Just spit it out. Give them hell, boy. Ready to blow up some tanks, sir. Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then spit it out. Give them hell, boy.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just spit it out.
Spotted something? Sir, yes, sir.
Are you talking to me? It's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir. Anti-tank missile loaded.
Need customers for a taxi route. Platoon is formed and ready.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
It's not my war.
Are you talking to me? Give them hell, boy. Let's rock and roll.
Scout's ready, sir. It always comes down to the infantryman and his right. Scout is one you don't see.
Anti-tank team, operational, sir. Situation is under control.
Unchecked and ready. You'd be blind without us. It's not my war. At your service, sir. Taking in the air, we'll load it. Blind without us. Sir, yes, sir. You arrive.
Yes, sir.
What can the infantry do? Blind without us. Sir, yes, sir.
Missile and firing position. Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Platoon is formed and ready. At your service, sir. Customers for taxi route. Someone calling for gas? You'd be blind without us. At your service, sir.
Опытный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Go ahead, over.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir. Куда доставить товар? You've got something for me?
Good scout is one you don't see.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
If the enemy is in range, what can the infantry do for you, sir?
You've got something for me?
Need some extra eyes, sir? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Us, sir? Someone called for a cab? Waiting new orders, sir. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Anything for us, sir?
You'd be blind without us.
You've got something for me? Bring it on. Что вам на этот раз нужно?
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Who do you want us to transport? Platoon is formed and ready. Go ahead, over. It always comes down to the infantryman and his wife.
Firing position, sir.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
At the ready, sir.
Good scout is one you don't see. Platoon is formed and ready. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Let's rock!
Yes, sir. Just spit it out.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Awaiting new orders, sir. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Awaiting new orders, sir.
Got something for me?
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Platoon is formed and ready. Go ahead, over.
At the ready, sir. My staff and myself are ready, sir. Патроны, топливо, запчасти. Все, что вам нужно. Let the little tank come to us. Need a tank blown, sir? Waiting for your orders, sir.
Awaiting new orders, sir. Ready to fire, sir. It's not my war.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Just spit it out.
Sir, yes, sir. Need some extra eyes, sir? It's not my war.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Let the little tanks come to us. My staff and myself are ready, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
At the ready, sir.
Ready to fire, sir. Platoon is formed and ready. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Not us. Sir, yes, sir. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Need some extra eyes, sir? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Let the little tanks come to us.
Anything in the air, we'll load up.
Куда доставить товар?
It's not my war.
Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then,
Meet customers for a taxi route.
what's the plan? What What are your orders, sir?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Platoon is formed and ready. Sir, yes, sir. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Go ahead, over. Platoon is formed and ready. Who do you want us to transport?
Let the little tanks come to us. Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Us, sir?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. You spotted something?
David versus Goliath.
You'd be blind without us. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Scout's ready, sir. The customers for attack. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Got something for me?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Someone called for a cab? It always comes down to the infantryman and his
Я
rifle.
так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. You'd be blind without us. If the enemy is in range, so are we. At your service, sir. Go ahead, over.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Are you talking to me?
You spotted something? What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Are you talking to me?
Good job. What's okay? Get a better look from there.
Anti-tank team, operational.
Good scouts, one you don't see.
At the ready.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Line it up. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Platoon is formed and ready.
Let the little tanks come to us. Bring it on.
Enemy is in range.
Is that fight, sir? Or another fuck? Engaging target.
Enemy is in range, so are we. Anything in the air, we'll blow it up. Customers for attack, sir.
Are you talking to me? Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Platoon is formed and ready.
What are your orders, sir? Anti-tank team, operational. Got something for me?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
You spotted something?
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
It's not my war. You'd be blind without us.
Just spit it out. It's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir.
Wait for your orders, sir. Scout's ready, sir. Sir, yes, sir. The customers for a taxi route. You'd be blind without us. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Someone called for a cab? Good scouts, one you don't see.
Yes, sir.
It's not my war.
Situation is under control. Yes, sir.
can the infantry do for you, sir? Good scout is one you don't see. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Platoon is formed and ready.
Got something for me?
Sir, yes, sir. Someone called for a cab?
Just spit it out. Are you talking to me?
Scout's ready, sir. Someone called for a cab?
Man versus team. This is David versus Goliath. Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then? Are you talking to me?
Unchecked and ready. Someone called for a cab? Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. The enemy is in range, so are we.
Tank missile loaded.
Who do you want us to transport? Someone called for a cab? Platoon is formed and ready. What can the infantry do for you, sir?
What are your orders, sir?
Need customers for a taxi route. It's not my work.
Are you talking to me?
Need a ride?
At the ready, sir. Are you talking to me? At the ready, sir.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Platoon is formed and ready. Someone called for a cab? What can the infantry do for you, sir?
What are your orders, sir?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
My pleasure. I'll be there soon.
Что вам на этот раз нужно? Новая доставка на подходе.
Scout's ready, sir. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
You got something for me? Yes, sir. You got something for me?
Platoon is formed and ready.
Just spit it out. Let's down the charge, troopers. Yes, sir. Hell, boy. What are your orders, sir?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Need customers for a taxi route. Changing position. Start the engine.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Anything you want, sir.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Anti-tank team, operations, sir.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание. Мы снова в пути.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Are you talking to me? Ready to move, sir. Let the little tanks come to us.
Go ahead, over.
At the ready, sir.
Awaiting new orders, sir. Not my work.
Got something for me? On the move. Ready to move, sir. Give him hell, boys. What are your orders, sir?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
What are your orders, sir? Let's not start, first.
It's not my war.
Let's spit it out. Yes, sir.
Someone called for help? You spotted something?
At the ready, just spit it out. Engaging target. Let's rock and roll.
At your service, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good scout is one
Are
man.
you talking to me? It's gonna be a stand-up fight, sir, or another bug hunt?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
You spotted something?
Anti-tank operation, sir. What are your orders, sir?
Who do you want us to transport?
At the ready, sir.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Yes, sir.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Man versus team. This is David versus Goliath. All
Need customers for a taxi run. Go ahead, over. Get a better look from there. Who do you want us to transport? Need some extra eyes, sir?
Что вам на этот
Guns
раз
ready,
нужно?
sir. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Are you talking to me?
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Куда доставить
Yes,
товар?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
At the ready, sir.
You spotted something?
Let the little tanks come to us. At the ready, sir.
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Spit it out.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Just spit it out.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Platoon is formed and ready.
Are you talking to me? What are your orders, sir?
It's not my war. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
You've got something for me?
You'd be blind without us. Customers for a taxi run.
Give them hell, boys. Got something for me?
Platoon is formed and ready. I hate walking. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Anti-tank missile load.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание. Вы уверены, что там безопасно?
Platoon is formed and ready.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
It's not my war. Guns ready, sir. We're sweeping this area.
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Anti-tank team operation.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Sir, yes, sir. Move out, ladies. Scatter formation.
Куда доставить товар? Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Give them hell, boys. Let's spit it out. Yes, sir. At the ready, sir.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Just spit it out.
Anything in the air, we'll load up. Redeploying air defense.
Need a tank blown, sir?
Need some extra eyes, sir?
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Good scout, one you don't shoot. You'd be blind without it. Go ahead, over. Need some extra eyes,
What are your
sir?
orders, sir?
Sir, yes, sir. Platoon is formed and ready.
Ready to move, sir. Need a tank blown, sir?
Sounds ready, sir. Last number.
Anti-tank team operation, sir. What are your orders, sir? Give them hell, boys. Got the scope. Ready to blow the tank, sir.
Need some extra eyes, sir? Good scout, one you don't shoot. Set a new
What are your
observation
orders,
post
sir?
there.
At the ready, sir.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Sir, yes, sir. The enemy is in range, so are we.
Are you talking to me?
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Got something for me? Advancing to port.
Sir, yes, sir. If the enemy is in range,
Я
so
так
are
и
we.
знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
It's not my war.
At the ready, sir. Ready to blow up some tanks, sir. What are your orders, sir? Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Who do you want us to transfer?
Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Are you talking to me? What are your orders, sir? Just spit it out.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
What are your orders, sir?
If the enemy is in range,
At the
so
ready,
are we.
Just spit it out. Yes, sir. You got something for me?
Sir, yes, sir. Us, sir?
Waiting for your orders, sir. Are you talking to me?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Yes, sir. You got something for me? Advancing to port.
Good scout, one you don't shoot.
Man versus team. This is Dave at the ready. Goliath all over.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Are you talking to me? Engage in talk.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. We'd be blind without it.
Let the little tanks come to us. You got something for me? Just spit it out. Let's stop. Charge. First.
Scouts ready, sir.
What are your orders, sir?
We'd be blind without it. What can the infantry do for you,
Got
sir?
something for me? Bring it on.
Scouts, for you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You'll be flying without us. Guns ready, sir.
Anti-tank missile loaded. We're on our way, sir. Just spit it out.
Guns ready, sir.
Where is it going? Anti-tank operation,
Understood. Platoon is formed and ready. Need a ride? Some extra eyes, sir?
What are your orders, sir?
Что вам на этот рассказ?
And first GP. This is David versus Goliath. All
You spotted something?
need a tank blown, sir?
Who do you want us to transport?
Let the little tanks come to us.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Need a tank blown, sir? Order, sir? Roger. Redeploy. Out.
Go ahead, over. At your service, sir.
Man versus GP. This is David versus Goliath. Let's spit it out.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть жизнь.
Call for a cab?
Yes, sir. Let's spit it out. Ready to blow up some tanks, sir. What are your orders, sir?
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
What are your orders, sir?
Someone called for a cab?
Man versus GP. This is David
Need a
versus
ride?
Goliath. All
At your
Are
order?
you talking to me?
Что вам на этот рассказ? Куда доставить товар? Вас понял. Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Man versus GP. This is David versus Goliath. All Are you talking to me?
The enemy is in range. Someone called for a cab?
You got something for me? Just spit it out.
Guns ready, sir. Need some extra eyes, sir? Yes, sir. Go ahead, over.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Flying without us.
Man versus GP. This is David versus Goliath.
Need a ride? You'll be flying without us.
Ready to blow up some tanks, sir.
The customers for a taxi route. You spotted something? Need some extra eyes, sir?
Need a tank blown, sir? Yes, sir. Advancing to coordinates. Need a tank blown, sir?
Guns ready, sir. Consider it done, sir.
Let the little tanks come to us. Are you talking to me?
Куда доставить товар? Вас понял. Отбой.
Need a tank blown, sir?
You spotted something?
Yes, sir. Let the little tanks come to us. Are you talking to me?
You'll be flying without us. We're sweeping this area. Need a ride? Scouts ready, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready to move, sir.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
Just spit it out.
Go ahead, over.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Мы снова в пути.
Just spit it out.
Any orders, sir?
Are you talking to me?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Вас понял. Выдвигай. Отбой. Вас понял. Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Куда доставить товар?
Be blind without us.
Need a tank blown, sir?
Platoon is formed and ready.
Yes, sir.
Куда доставить товар?
It's not my war.
Just spit it out.
You'd be blind without us. Spotted something? What can we do for you, sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
You spotted something?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Что вам на этот раз нужно? Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Who do you want us to transport? At your orders, sir.
Куда доставить товар?
Air defense ready. Setting up a new AA position
The
there.
enemy is in range, so are we. It's not my war.
Yes, sir.
Need some extra eyes, sir? Sir, yes, sir.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
You'd be blind without us. Grab the binoculars, Corporal. Good scout is one you don't see.
Куда доставить товар? Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Just spit it out.
Sir, yes, sir.
Куда доставить товар? Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не
What can the
оставите.
infantry do for you, sir? At your service, sir. It's not my war.
You've got something for me?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Куда доставить товар? Новая доставка на подходе.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Go ahead, over.
Yes, sir. Is this gonna be a stand-up fight, sir? Or another bug hunt?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
You've got something for me? Bring it on.
It's not my war. The enemy is in range, so are we.
Yes, sir. Ready to move, sir. Advancing to coordinates.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Are you talking to me? Is this gonna be a stand-up fight, sir? Or another
Sir,
bug?
yes, sir. Good scout is one you don't see. At your service, sir.
Waiting for your orders, sir.
Waiting new orders, sir. It's not my war. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Sir.
Are you talking to me?
At your service, sir. You'd be blind without us.
At the ready, sir.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Yes, sir. That sounds charged. Reverse.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Platoon is formed and ready.
Yes, sir. That sounds charged. Reverse.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Got something for me?
Platoon is formed and ready. It always comes down to the infantry and his rifle. Do for you, sir.
Куда доставить товар? Вас понял, выдвигаюсь. Отбой.
Yes, sir.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Мы снова в пути.
Someone called for a cab?
Куда доставить товар? Куда доставить товар? Куда доставить товар?
Unchecked and ready. Platoon is formed and ready.
Что вам на этот раз нужно? Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Just spit it out. Let's rock and roll.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Мы снова в пути.
Got something for me?
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Just spit it out. Advancing to coordinates.
Патроны, Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Вы уверены, что там безопасно? Куда доставить товар? Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
You got something for me? What are your orders, sir?
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Are you talking to me?
It's not my war.
Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then? Are you talking to me? That's the ready, sir. Give him hell, boys. What are your orders, sir?
What can the infantry do
What
for
are
you,
your orders,
sir?
sir?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Yes, sir. Leave. Out. Get out of my way.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
I mean, customers for a taxi route.
Are you talking to me? We're on the move.
It's not my war.
Are you talking to me?
Sir, yes, sir. Nothing to report.
Just waiting for a target to fly by. And then? At the ready, sir. Ready to move, sir.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание. Части, все, что вам угодно.
That's right, sir. If the enemy is in range, so are we. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Lines it up. Need some extra height, sir? Go ahead. Any orders, sir?
Air defense ready.
Куда доставить товар? Вы уверены, что там безопасно?
Sir, yes, sir. Platoon is formed and ready. The enemy is in range, so are we. It's not my war. What can the infantry do for you, sir? Platoon is formed and ready. It always comes down to the
What are
infantryman
your
and his
orders,
rifle.
sir?
Anything in the air,
Air defense
blow
ready.
up.
You got something for me? Just spit it out.
It's not my war.
Yes, sir. Leave. Get out of here. Just spit it out.
Sir.
Air defense ready. You got something for me?
Platoon is formed and ready.
What are your orders, sir?
Sir, yes, sir.
Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
Platoon is formed and ready.
It's an honor to serve under your command.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам
Air
угодно.
defense ready.
Sir, yes, sir.
Just spit it out. Lee, Oliver, get out of my way.
Куда доставить товар?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
At the ready, sir. Missile and firing position, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Need a ride? Changing position. Start the engine.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Who do you want us to transport? Sir, yes, sir.
You got something for me? Let's rock and roll.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? March formation. Move out.
Just spit it out. Give them hell, boys.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
At the ready, sir.
Sounds ready, sir.
Just spit it out. At the ready, sir.
Platoon is formed and ready.
At the ready, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. At your service, sir. It's not my war.
Yes, sir.
Platoon is formed and ready.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
Sir, yes, sir. Need customers for a taxi route.
What are your orders, sir?
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Someone called for a cab?
Just spit it out. At the ready, sir.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. Need a ride?
Anything for us, sir?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
Yes, sir. What are your orders, sir?
Who do you want us to transport?
You've got something for me? At the ready, sir. Waiting for your orders, sir. Just spit it out.
Platoon is formed and ready.
You've got something for me?
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Who do you want us to transport? At your order. It always comes down to the infantryman and his
What are your
rifle.
orders, sir?
Waiting new orders, sir.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Sir,
Got
yes, sir.
something for me?
It's not my war.
Are you talking to me? Just spit it out.
Platoon is formed and ready. Someone called for a cab? Platoon is formed and ready.
At the ready, sir. got something for me?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
My staff and myself are ready, sir. You've got something for me?
If the enemy is in range, so are we.
It's an honor to serve under your command. I'll report to you when I'm there. What are your orders, sir?
What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Are you talking to me? Let's rock and roll. Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Changing position. Start the engine. At your service, sir. If the enemy is in range, so are we.
What's the plan? I'll be there soon.
If the enemy is in range, so are we. March formation. Move out. Meet customers for a taxi route. Platoon is formed and ready.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Ready to fire, sir.
Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно.
The breakthrough of the 11th ACR has caused trouble in the rear of the 8th Guards Army, slowing its advance.